Hello, CEM. My name is Missionary Gabe. I haven't seen you all for a while, but I will be giving you some video messages on missions. I hope you enjoy them. Psalm 9:1 says, I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell of your wonderful deeds. I have a question for you. If you could snap your fingers like this and become King Sejong or become Queen Hwangryung, would you do it? Now listen, before you say yes, you need to know what you would be giving up. You see, if you became King Sejong or Queen Hwangryung, you'd have to give up all of the modern conveniences of life. This means no indoor plumbing, like your shower or your toilet or your sinks. You can't have any of those because they haven't been invented yet. You can't have a modern heating system. All of your heat would come from burning wood in a fireplace. Your windows in the palace aren't even made out of glass because they don't have glass. In the summer, you're very hot because there's no aircon. Oh, well, maybe you have a servant that fans you, but you would be quite hot. You have no refrigerator, no microwave oven, you don't have a TV, a computer, no internet. Ooh, that would be hard. No hand phone. Could you live without your hand phone? And no video games. There's no Loteria, there's no McDonald's, there's no KFC, there's no Pizza Hut. None of those exist yet. Hospitals are not really that good as modern medicine has not been invented yet. So even though you're the king or the queen, if you get sick, well, not much can be done to help you. There are no cars, no high-speed railroad, no airplanes, not really much travel to other countries. And since you're a king or a queen, it's not really safe to go out because many people are going to try and kill you. So when you do travel, you have to have a small army with you. So what do you think? Would you still do it? Would you trade all that you have, everything that you have, all the modern conveniences, and trade all of those to become the king or the queen? Do you know what I think? I think there are many kings and queens in history who would die to have what we have. They would trade places with us in an instant. We have so much that the kings and queens of history would be jealous of. So I have a question for you. Do you have a lot to be thankful for? Can you imagine that King Sejong would be jealous of you and everything that you have? That's something to really think about. When I was a kid, around 10 years old, my parents did something for me that I'll never forget. I think maybe it's the reason why I wanted to become a missionary. Now, in the USA, my family was considered poor, not poor like the rest of the world, because even poor people in the US, compared to really poor countries, were very rich. But what my parents did is they took me and my sisters to Mexico. And we went to a really poor area where the houses were shacks. There was sewage running in the streets. The kids didn't have shoes and they were very, very dirty and very, very skinny. And they were kids my age. They didn't have toys. They played with sticks. But I had shoes. I had a good house. I was clean. I had food to eat. And I had good toys. What did that teach me? Well, the experience taught me that even though we were considered poor in my country, we were very rich when I compared myself to those kids in Mexico. It taught me that I need to be thankful to God for everything I had. To be thankful for a good house, nice clothes, enough food, good toys to play with, and all of the other good things that I had that those poor kids in Mexico didn't have. Well, what about you? Are you thankful for all the good things that you have? Are you thankful that you have enough? Psalm 9:1 says, I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I wanted to set up this idea of thankfulness as a foundation as we talk more about missions. Because without thankfulness, it's very difficult to do the last part of Psalms 9:1, which says, I will tell of your wonderful deeds. Can you choose to be so thankful for all of the good things God has given you? Things that even kings and queens of history would be jealous of. Things that even King Sejong himself would probably, if he could snap his fingers, would trade places with you. He'd be jealous of you. All right, CEM, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time with another missions message. Bye.